Hi guys, India here, and today I wanted to talk to you about my hair. So I don't usually like talking about AliExpress hair just because either the hair disappears, like the hair profile disappears, or the store disappears. Like they just switch names. They just change up things so often on hair stores and AliExpress that I never like talking about them, because by the time I go to talk about it, it's gone. So that sort of happened in this case too. The store still exists, but the hair doesn't. That's fine. I think as long as you get the same wig that I got from the same store, you'll be fine, because I plan on repurchasing from this store. Now, let's talk about this hair. So I bought the hair at the beginning of April from AliExpress.com, and I've been wearing it ever since. I haven't really changed it up. I haven't dyed it. I haven't done anything to it. Now the hair, I bought it in silky straight because I just find that that's basically the texture that I like wearing the most. And if I want to manipulate it, I'll just curl it, wet it, or do something else to it. I also never ever have a leave out, so there's no reason for me to be that picky about the texture of the hair. It's just my own personal preference. That doesn't really matter for me. Now, so the hair was a silky straight, but the way you see it now is just, I applied water to it this morning. And this is the curl pattern you get when you put water on it and you just let it air dry. So that's all I did to this hair. I am wearing a middle part. I'm trying to be more of a middle part child for some strange reason. But this is a full lace wig. I have an elastic band sewed into the sides and the back. And it just goes around. I mean, you can YouTube elastic band method. There's a lot of great videos on it already. I'm not wearing any glue or any tape, and I've cut the lace all the way to the front here. Now, one thing that I will say about this wig is that I purchased it in a size medium, as I usually do. All of my full lace wigs that I buy are in a medium cap. This cap was really, really large. I mean, the hairline of the cap came at least up to here. Like the front of the cap, after you cut the lace off, it came up to here. I was like, what the hell? I know my head is small, but it's not that small. So I ended up having to cut like maybe 2 inches of the actual hair and the hairline from the wig. At first I was just pulling it back and sort of having it doubled over, only because the hairline on this wig that it comes with was so natural looking. I mean, all I did was cut off the lace and it just blended in seamlessly with my own hairline, my own, like the edge of my hair. And I didn't want to cut it off, but it was getting like kind of annoying, and I was gonna go on vacation. I didn't want to have to continue to manipulate it. And so I wanted to basically just sew it down so I didn't have to take it on and off, and I can just get up and go. So I ended up having to cut off about 2 inches off the front of the wig so that I can wear it more comfortably. So the name of this store is called JK Hair. Let me make sure that's correct. So the wig I bought was a Brazilian Virgin Full Lace human hair wig, glueless lace front, blah blah blah, or glueless full lace. I'll show you what the picture of the model that they probably stole looks like. So that's, as you can see, this item is unavailable. But I'm gonna scroll down and go to store. I'm glad the store still exists and they haven't changed yet. So it's just JK Hair. And that is the name of the shop and the picture of what the hair looks like. And let me tell you, I've had one other really, really good success at AliExpress with full lace wigs, and it was way back in the day, years ago. Maybe it was like 6 years ago. So this is the first time in a long time that I bought a wig that you know, I was hesitant about really loving. But then I was like, man, this wig is a survivor. It's like, it barely sheds. It barely sheds. I know they say full lace wigs shed a lot less than lace front wigs or not at all. But I've had some full lace wigs that just shed every time I ran a brush through it. And just like by the time 2 months was up, the wig was a former version of itself. It didn't even look like the same wig. It was just so thin and, you know, like bald spots. It was really bizarre. But JK Hair just might be the next store for me to just be consistently buying my wigs from. So I buy probably 3 wigs a year. Yeah. And I usually dye at least 2 of them. I mean, it's summer, it's hot. I live in the DC area, and let me tell you, it is a swamp. It's literally a swamp. But I'm ready for some lighter summer hair. But I don't want to ruin the texture of this hair, because every time I bleach my wigs, the texture just changes and changes and changes. And you know, you've got to do it more than once to get the color that you want, depending on what color you want. I usually go for like a blonde. I just love the way it looks on me, but I kind of like want to set this one to the side and maybe buy another wig to sort of damage. I actually have a wig that I'm working on, and I need to tone it down or tone it out. I need to tone it so that the blonde isn't so orange. Actually, can't wait to do that. What else? So I paid $175 for the wig. And to me, that's a really good deal. I mean, it doesn't have, you know, the silk top or all the fixins, but I've had some of those wigs before and they weren't as good in quality. So I'm fine with a regular full lace wig. I ordered 20 inches, but this is probably like 22 or 24 inches. So they really hooked me up here. I mean, I usually wear 20-inch hair. This goes down to like my waist, and I am 5'8". So this is more like, I want to say 23, 24 inches. So thank you. Another really good thing I want to say about the wig is that there were no gray hairs in this wig. I ordered it in a natural color, expecting 1 or 2 strands, or maybe having to apply a rinse to it, but guess what? No gray hairs. Now, I did go to Turks and Caicos with this wig, so I was in and out of the seawater, and I did notice when I got back, you know, 1 or 2 strands at the top that were gray or getting lighter, but I just pull those things right on out. Like, I'm not gonna dye my entire wig just for 1 or 2 gray hairs. So that was really nice, because I've gotten some wigs before that were just had so many gray hairs in it, and it's kind of a pet peeve of mine, because it's like I'm not buying a wig for gray hairs, but I get it. It's like natural hair, right? But no, you guys can like throw a rinse in there or something. Like, nobody wants a wig with gray hair unless they're ordering a wig with gray hair on purpose. I certainly don't want a black wig or a dark brown natural color wig littered with gray hairs. Rant over. So yeah, again, I got it from AliExpress. It's a full lace wig, 20 inches, but really it's 24 inches. I'm really hoping that the next time I order, that I get the same sort of quality hair, because I've ordered from the same store twice before, and the first time the wig was great, and the second time it was, you know, poor in quality. So I'm really hoping that I get the same quality hair the next time I order from them. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put all the information in the box below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.